Alrighty, today we're gonna make banana bread. Anybody who knows us knows that we always have a couple of overripe bananas sitting around. Dave is a big banana guy, and if it has a speck of brown on it, he won't eat it. So I end up making a lot of banana bread because I find it hard to throw these away. So it's a labor of love. We love banana bread around here. So it's a good use for those bananas that would otherwise go in the trash. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with 3 bananas. Then we're gonna do a cup of sugar, 1 egg, a 1/4 cup of melted butter, 1½ cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. That's it. That's all the ingredients for this banana bread. You could also put walnuts in or pecans if you choose. I'm gonna make this just plain today. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna preheat your oven at 325 degrees, and you're gonna coat your bread pan with, I use a spray on mine. So first thing we're gonna do is mash the bananas. Get those all mashed up good and soft. And then we're gonna add our other ingredients to it. Thing about banana bread is when you're mixing it, you don't want to over mix it. If you over mix it, it's gonna end up being flat in the bread pan. So that's the start, and then I just use the masher and mash these up good. So they're kind of liquid. And you recognize the bowl. I've used this bowl several times. This is my childhood potato salad bowl. This is the bowl my mom would make all of her salads in, and mostly potato salads and macaroni salads. So she gave it to me a couple years ago, and now I use it for all of my salads and mixing. It's basically my favorite mixing bowl. All right, bananas are ready. So we're gonna add the sugar. We do 1 cup of granulated sugar. The 1 egg. And the butter. Everything's better with butter. You could use electric mixer for this, but like I said, I just don't, because I don't want to end up over mixing it and having it be kind of a flat bar instead of a bread. All right, got all of that in there and mixed up. Okay. Next, we're going to add the flour. Some people do this separately in a separate bowl, and then they incorporate it into the liquid. I just do it all into the same bowl at the same time. Proper way to measure flour is you do a good hearty scoop, an overflowing scoop like that. And then you take the straight edge of the knife, not the curved edge, and you basically just plow it all off flat. So you see this is all nice and flat here, just like that. So we're gonna do the 1½ cups of flour. You're gonna do the same thing with the 1/2 cup. Plow it off so it's flat. That's gonna give you the most accurate reading of a half of a cup or a cup or whatever the measurement is. And the 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda, not powder. And this is how you measure baking soda. Another hefty scoop, and this little lip right here on the box, I just use that and scoop all the excess off of it. Put that in there. And then the 1 teaspoon of salt. Get in there. Okay. And mix her up. Banana bread's great for dessert, or you can have it for breakfast. Some people make muffins out of it. You could add chocolate chips to it. I've done that before for the kids, for sure. Just gently mix it in. Get it all incorporated in there and stir it around. All right, I'm gonna call that good. Again, I don't wanna overdo it. Now we're just going to pour it into the prepared pan. Okay, there it is in the pan. Ready to go in the oven. We're gonna bake this again at 325 degrees for about an hour, and you're going to want to test it by inserting a toothpick into the center, and if it comes out dry, then it's done. If it comes out wet, then there's still raw batter in there. So I'm going to put this in the oven and check on it in about an hour. Well, the banana bread is done. I poked it with the toothpick and it came out clean. So it's fully cooked. Now I'm going to just turn it over onto a cooling rack and let it cool before I slice it. I always try to loosen up the edges before I try to turn it out, just in case it sticks. And hopefully it's gonna pop out just fine for us. What you can do is you can place your rack on top, like that, and then turn it over and plop it. I kind of plopped it a little bit when I turned it over. And then remove the rack. And there's the bread. Very nice. Looks good. So what I think I want to do is turn it over and have it rest face up. There we go. So now it'll cool like that, and about 30 minutes it'll be ready to slice and eat. Enjoy your banana bread.